U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken opened on Monday a second and final day of critical meetings with senior Chinese officials, as the two sides expressed willingness to talk but showed little inclination to bend on hardened positions that have sent tensions soaring. For his part, Chinese President Xi Jinping said that both sides reached agreements on some issues that deteriorated the China-US relations, while Antony Blinken described the talks constructive and important, strengthening the two nations' ties.
The Chinese side has made our position clear, and the two sides agreed to follow through the common understandings President Biden and I had reached in Bali. The two sides have also made progress and reached the agreement on some specific issues. This is very good.
Here in Beijing, I had an important conversation with President Xi Jinping, and I had candid, substantive, and constructive discussions with my counterparts, Director Wang Yi and State Councilor Qin Gang. I appreciate the hospitality extended by our hosts. In every meeting, I stress that direct engagement and sustained communication at senior levels is the best way to responsibly manage our differences and ensure that competition does not veer into conflict.
Antony Blinken, Secretary of State, also praised the Chinese initiative to end the Russia-Ukraine war and its intention to be the mediator in the conflict.
I reiterated that we would welcome China playing a constructive role, along with other nations, to work toward a just peace based on the principles of the United Nations Charter.
U.S. Secretary of State also announced during the same press conference that China had renewed promises not to send arms to Russia to fight Ukraine.
What we do have ongoing concerns about, though, are Chinese firms, companies, that may be providing technology that Russia can use to advance its aggression in Ukraine. And we have asked the Chinese government to be very vigilant about that.
Both sides expressed a desire to stabilize ties, despite what one U.S. officials called their profound differences, and agreed that Qin would visit Washington to continue the conversation.